what are some of the challenges that you had specifically with bringing your product to market? I know you had at least a few.
Everything. One, we never. I had run my own business as a consultant and done different things. So I've had that entrepreneur background. I was raised by an entrepreneur. So I knew
Mhm.
that. I knew the challenges that were to come. But what I didn't expect is the physical work. I mean, my husband, it was, and
Mm.
again, depending on who I'm talking to and who's listening right now, the got to make the donuts kind of commercial from Dunkin' Donuts back in the 80s is like that was our life. So my husband would get
Yes.
up, he would go help me with the kids. He would leave at 6 a.m., come back, maybe help ride our bike to, to get them off to school, come back. So we had that flexibility, but he was at the juice shop from 10 to 6, come home, we'd
Hmm.
have family dinner, and then he would be back on the grind up until 1 a.m. preparing for tomorrow's next juice run. And so it was
Wow.
a grind. And so I'm home, not feeling great, still working a corporate job. He's working like the full on grind. And it was like, whoa, this
Hmm.
is hard. And slowly, like bringing in new employees so he can take a break. The first week we
Hmm.
opened, his uncle passed away and we had to leave, but we wanted to keep the juice shop open. And a friend ran it and it just reminded us like things will work out. You just have to
Yeah.
put your ducks in a row, get it all lined up, but you have to have some faith in running a business. Your faith is
Yes.
challenged 24/7.
Yes. Yes. I agree 100% with that. Did you start with the yeah, I know you talked about starting out of your house, kind of quasi,
Yeah.
but then did you start your first location? Is that kind of where you launched, or did you launch out of your house?
No, no, no. Like legally, you can't launch out of your house. We were literally only juicing for friends, and that was what was so funny is it was just friends of friends like hearing, and we are
Yeah.
just making it for them. They bring us the produce, and we just press it. But then we launched February 1st out of our College Park location. So that was really fun to launch out of that. That was our community at the time. That was,
Yeah.
people knew what was going on. They knew my story. So it was just a beautiful connection. And, launching in your neighborhood is always something really special, but you also have to be prepared to grow. And College Park can be very limited because people in College Park don't leave the bubble, and people outside the bubble don't normally always come into the bubble of College Park. So we really wanted to expand
Right.
our reach and our growth, and that's why we chose to move.
Okay. So you moved to Winter Park, and then you had two locations for a period of time,
Just a
and now you're
brief,
just down to one.
just a brief moment, and then we
Okay.
decided to like put all of our energy here. When we had moved here, I was at my worst. I had got a virus. This is all
Mm.
pre-COVID. And I was stuck in bed for 3 months. I could barely walk to the washing machine.
Mm.
And so this was like I was doing most marketing and anything like admin, anything that needed paperwork or filing anything. I was doing that from my bed. And I had other people, I was
Oh
hiring some
wow.
social media people to help. And my husband was helping to run it. And so it was very, very difficult. We had different partners at the time. And
Hmm.
it got too much. We ended up selling the business during COVID, pre-COVID. We closed during COVID. 6 months later, the owners couldn't take it back. Our capital investors held the note. We were able to buy it back. And then my husband and I had to run it again and bring it back up to life. And so we've gone
Yeah.
through all of the challenges, and we sold just because I was so sick and he was so tired. But you look back over it and you're like, wow, everything happened the way it was supposed to. I was able to rest, I was able to find
Right.
healing,
Right.
and now I'm running the business. So like that was never part of the trajectory of where this business was going.